Hello YouTube, RedAtMath here, and welcome back to Overfall. We've got some big news today, and we're going to be diving right back in where this guild cleric is fast approaching. So let's get him out of the way so that I can do a little bit of talking about things. Now, you're held by the Animarch, leader of the Clerics Guild. Speak, student of the light. We have found this scroll for you. Utility skill unlocked. Heaven's Gust. Oh, sweet! This is my first new skill. So, not on this playthrough, but the next time we start, I will be able to give our cleric something a little bit new. That's awesome. Heaven's Gust. That's remarkable. We have our most sincere gratitude. Leave and set sail, or let's use a little bit of our dust and see about upgrading something. I'm going to go with Numbing Light. I think the healing ability is super important. I love that 65% chance to just heal them and not only apply regeneration. Very helpful anytime that it just kind of immediately gets dispelled, for example. Now, let's probably eat a little bit just to ensure we're not at knocking on death's door or anything. And then just pop to the nearest island. Now, some of the exciting news that I was talking about. Well, burning village in the distance, embark or approach. First of all, by the time you're watching this, Overfall is probably now available in early access. Like, I'm recording this just a few hours before it goes live, and you know, barring some horrible technical issue where like Steam goes down, you should be able to pick it up yourself if you're interested, and I hope you are, because man, I'm super excited to see where the game goes, and the development process in early access I think is going to be absolutely great. So on our arrival, a patrol of Everguards picking at the wreckage of the former settlement, maybe? Good day, citizens. Are you with the Union? Oh, we've been here before. They do not like unions. Let's go with no. The Everguards explain it as a nefarious gathering of impoverished workers who will stop at nothing to improve their living conditions. If they weren't okay with bad pay and working conditions, they wouldn't have signed up for indentured servitude in the first place. Yeah, scoundrels. Responding to your enthusiasm, the Everguard gives you the task of wiping out the Union members on this island. They're in a camp not far from here. We'd go, but we have to stay and rebuild this village. Go to the camp and confront the Union. Living in this camp's squalid conditions are a group of ragged-looking wretches. They hail you cheerfully. More of the Everguard's lackeys, eh? Attack, or ask them why they burned down the Everguard's village. The Union members laugh and explain that the village was their own, not the Everguard's. But we had every right to burn it. The important question is, will you side with us? With them or with us? Attack the rascals. Liberate the Unionists from the Everguard. You know what? The last time we fought the Everguard, so, you know, let's slaughter some rascals this time. Oh, man. Well, that went pretty easy. None of them being armed, they go down without much resistance. Return to the village and inform the Everguard of your success. Back in the village, the Everguards praise and reward you for your courage. The world is a safer place because of you. Know that. Yeah, this is a right-to-work island. No unions. You know what I would really like to find is actually maybe a bazaar or some blacksmithy-related things. Let's head to this Goblin Island real quick. A sickly green glow surrounds the swamp's burial site. You run into a group of goblins, so busy screaming and squeaking they don't even see you coming. They're fighting over a bag of dust they stole earlier. You see the bag a few steps ahead of you. I see first, mine. Kindly greet them, grab the bag and run. I'm grabbing the bag and running. You didn't move fast enough, and one of the goblins notices you. We'll defend ourselves. Let's just get right out there. Thinking about my initial positioning here. Let's go with here. We'll vigor up. Awesome. And skip our attack phase. Black bow is probably going to hit us with some ranged attacks. Yeah, chilled and area of attack. Great. Let's do one of these. Now, I'm not entirely sure what that actually did to him, but I think we'll be okay. We can taunt and weakness, vigor and protection. Let's go vigor and protection. Good, and then just a powerful slash. Nice, and he is now bleeding as well. Oh, the cutter is also ranged. That is not what I was quite expecting, but oh well. Oh, we can go to crippled, or let's actually maybe worry a little bit about healing here. Now, this will still allow me to then leap into the middle of these guys. I can disarm him, and okay, he's down to almost dead. I'd say we should be able to get rid of him pretty quickly here. Now the cutter. You know what? My thought process is Rolf will get to go before the black bow does again. So let's maybe get in and taunt and weakness, and then we apply some bleeding here. Good. Oh, less good. The dazed is kind of annoying. Alright, but you know what? We can make it less annoying by just simply getting rid of it. Okay. And then I imagine Rolf should be pretty easily able to take care of the black bow. I mean, I guess we'll just do something like that. And then execute him. Nice. Okay. Now, concentration to self on initiation. Yeah, that didn't really seem to do much. Retaliation seems like a good idea. This guy will probably get an attack off against us. And we can't immobilize. And I don't think we can disarm either, to be perfectly honest. So, might as well just stack bleeding on this guy. Nice. Now to 2 HP. He will die from the bleeding, if nothing else. Ow. Yep, and there's dying from the bleeding. You killed the goblin thieves. You loot their bodies and take the bag of dust. Awesome. And we'll go ahead and set sail. Now, our Justicar is a little bit low on HP, and we are a little bit low on food. Well, actually, we're just out of food, and he's not all that low, all things considered. Goblins are actually getting pretty close. We've already done all of these, so we need to move on to kind of a new island chain if we can. These are all work settlements. We'll just bounce around off these. Upon making your landfall, you stumble into a drunken sailor who sings with a dramatic tone. Rolf gains swamp phobic. Oh man, incoming direct damage on swamp islands. That's kind of awful. Oh, yeah, we've seen this one before. Sailor Tom to shore control. I'm stepping through the door. Who are you talking to? And I'm phoning in a most peculiar way. Leave the man to misery. Yeah, we'll totally take the Bowie reference. Sailor pauses instantly. Wow, how did you know my song? Are you in my mind? Isn't that an oddity? A couple of frags. But who are you talking to? To my people, the shore control. I'm sure they are very concerned right now, but I can't go back. Not now. I'm too close. Too close to exploring it. Exploring what? The end of the world. The limits of the ocean. I'm a sailor knot. May we deliver your message then? Can you do that? That would mean worlds to me. Thank you. I lost my circuit though, so you need to look for them. And tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. Okay, we got some food, which is nice. And we also got a new quest added. Look for them. And don't forget to take your mana pills and put your hat on. Alright. And our quest takes us to just over here. Now, another thing that I would like to mention, probably the previous video that would have gone up on the channel at this point, is something kind of different for me, which is, like, I normally just sort of stick to traditional Let's Plays, and not so much a guide or tutorial guy, but Pera Games, the developer of Overfall, actually reached out to me and asked if I would be interested in making one. That I had followed the game and interacted with them a lot since the Kickstarter backing phase of everything, and they basically said, hey, we would really like it if you would get involved and produce something like this. So I took a stab at it. I think it turned out pretty well, all things considered, and gives people that are maybe new to the game, hopefully showing up today for early access, some idea of what exactly they can do within that story builder. Producing cool stories like this. A group of sailors called Shore Control greet you as you dock. They seem badly worried about something. Greetings, fellow sailors. We are deeply in need of your help. Ask how you can be of service. He explains that they need you on a search mission. Our captain, Sailor Tom, was on a mission to discover new islands. It's been weeks, so we don't know where he might be. Please deliver this message if you find him. Deliver his last message. Sailor Tom's wife reads his last message with grief. This is Sailor Tom to Shore Control. Though I'm past 100,000 sea miles, I'm feeling very still. And I think my ship knows which way to go. Tell my wife I love her very much. She knows. For there he's sailing in his wooden can. No, and it doesn't take a whole lot to really understand. Let's actually pop over to the end and see. Nope, bazaar. I want to go to the bazaar. It doesn't take a lot to really understand the story builder, but I did have a little bit of a back and forth with the devs where they were able to answer some questions. They gave me a much better understanding of how to like chain quests together, how to create things like the quest that we just took, where arriving at one island provides a reward of quest tag to you, and then you create kind of a next stage of that with a new quest encounter that requires the previous tag, etc., etc., and that allows you to make something a little bit bigger than just these singular encounters on islands. I thought that was pretty neat, and was the part that wasn't immediately obvious for me. So we have made quite a few frags in our journey. This is actually going to be the first time I've really had an opportunity to upgrade at the blacksmith. The Grim Blacksmith greets you and asks you to choose an upgrade. I could take head upgrades, hilt upgrades, or enchantments. So I'm just kind of reading over all of these. Crippled, bind, trauma, remove a buff. Critical chance, accuracy increases, critical damage of all skills. That seems actually really strong on like our fighter here. Yeah. Okay, so let's go with that and then roll to reveal an enchantment. Weapons have 5% chance to imply invulnerability to self. Apply. Okay. Now the same. What would we want our healer to have? Trauma, mortal wounds, blind might make sense. Oh no, increase range of all skills by 1. Absolutely, I will super take that. And then we'll roll for an enchantment as well. 20% chance to apply might. Okay, go ahead and apply that as well. Why not? We have no other options at that point. All right, so that burns through all of our frags, which I'm pretty okay with. We do still have 1 runestone, which is good. It means that as we eventually reach a point that we unlock our 4th character, we'll be able to pick it up right away. Or if, somebody dies in an unforeseen manner, we'll be able to get them back. Come across a Forsaken on the island who searches for a place to die. Okay, I've seen this one before. We'll go with how I can help. And we're going to escort him to the temple so that we run into these Everguards here, and we shall defend him. I think I'm going to start kind of skipping through the stuff that I've already seen before, just so that, you know, I can move this ship along a little bit. I certainly do want to, you know, actually beat the game at some point. The unlocks are awesome, though. I'm super excited to be seeing that stuff. Range 1, range 1, range 1, so he can't do anything 2 spaces away. That's fine. And I'm thinking, I'm actually going to put him right here. I'm hoping, he's got retaliation on him right now, and I'm hoping that they will come in to attack him. The Mentalist is going to hit both of us, so, you know, that's one way to attack him. We'll just get a little healing back on him. Awesome. Protection. Sweet. Is that... Now, it said the... She gained the ability that sometimes she adds invulnerability. I'm assuming that's protection, right? That would make sense. Maybe, I think. I hope. We've also got our increased range, which is pretty awesome. Yeah. And the confusion did proc as well. Ow. Okay. Not super happy with the amount of damage that caused. You know what? Let's taunt you. And then get our bleed on. Ugh. Just gonna stay here for right now. And vulnerable him. And then because of... Oh, he's the one with the 5% for invulnerability. Okay, never mind. I was wrong. Okay. Some of it's gone. Mortal wounds, trauma. Let's move up to right here. Now I'm curious. Because we have a range buff. Did that change the range of this at all? No, it doesn't look like it did. I was wondering, like, it's got a range of 1 all around her. I thought it would have been pretty cool if it now hit, like, all of the squares in 2 directions. But it doesn't look like it's going to do that. Also, I'm not entirely sure I understand the use of this skill. Safeguard. Charge 5 hexes, swap places, and applies Absorb to target. I don't know what Absorb does. And applies concentration to self. But I can't use it when I'm right next to people. And I ran into an enemy earlier and it seemed to do nothing, basically. So I'm a little confused. Am I supposed to use that on friendly units or not? Retaliation and damage. Let's go with vigor and protection for now. Since I kind of hope this guy doesn't survive long enough for us to need to debuff him. He has been disarmed. He's down to 2 HP. Tell you what, we'll move to right here. Debuffs, or we can disarm and we'll go with the vigor. Okay, and then you should be pretty easy to kill. Okay. And I got teleported. Interesting. Oh, charm. Not charm. I'm not okay with charm. Tell you what, we'll go right here. We will apply some healing here. And then I guess just the Wave of Light. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Now... okay, so I can't attack her since I'm charmed anyway. So let's try Safeguard this way. Okay, so there we go. It's swapped. Absorb. Concentration doubles proc rate, stacking by round. Okay. So that is something that we use to move to a friendly unit, but we've got to be at least 2 spaces away to do it. Good to know. I'm learning. Slowly but surely. Alright, a little bit of vulnerable. Oh my god, 25. You defeat the Everguards as the Forsaken gave his last breath. Maureen gained Adept Healer. Okay, nice. At least your souls were with me on my way back home. I am no more an exile. Farewell, poor soul. A pack... I can't talk today. A pack of Forsaken reaches you as you're prepared to take your leave. We have seen what you have done for one of us. This will be remembered. +1 reputation. Awesome. Alright, I would say that went pretty well. We've got some dwarf islands. Let's try to stick goblin... Well, actually our dwarves is pretty good too. Dwarves and goblins both. Which is kind of ironic considering they don't like each other very much. I probably should have used a little bit of food on our fighter. Come across a goblin, needs an escort to the AD town of Goblins through the swamp. To the AD town? I don't know what that means. He explains. It is for goblins who are brave enough to quit using dust. I am one, so I need to get there. That's a great cause. Yeah, I mean, if it would have been DA, like Dust Users Anonymous, but I'm not sure what AD is. On the way, a savage hollow attacks you from the swamp. See, that's why this road is dangerous. Yeah, I agree with you. We'll attack Mr. Lizard Man. Get down here. Opening, retaliation, and skip. And then basically the same kind of starting formation I used last time, I guess. Vigor up. Awesome. It healed everyone for 1. I can deal with that. And then he won't be able to do anything from way back here. And we'll just move her in so she can start to stack a little bit of healing. Hopefully, Rolf can come out of this with more than the 19 health he came into it with. So far, so good, right? Up to 22. Alright, Mr. Lizard Man. What do you got for me? Oh, that's it, huh? Just bone core. Okay. So, moving causes damage, using skills causes damage. So let's try to minimize that. And we'll just apply bleed. So I'll take 1 damage. Well, we failed to apply the bleed. I'll try to apply some bleed. It's actually like a fairly easy fight. Like in one of those, like, maybe a little too easy kind of ways. A single hollow this late in the game is like, I don't know. He's down to 7. Hit him with a retribution. And he'll get off 1 more attack, right? Oh, he's immobilized and disarmed, though, so he's not doing a whole lot. And, why not? We'll vigor up. And then easily final thrust you. Okay. You arrive at the town that is famous for its goblins who have no affection left for the magical dust. Welcome, sailors. Please enjoy your time in our dust-free society. We are the anonymous Dustolics. Yeah, okay, so I just had the... Yep, it all makes sense now. We gain +1 goblin reputation. We're here to bring our brave friend who wants to quit dust. Yeah, he stands tall and proud. And that's exactly what we do here. You can safely leave him in our loving hands. I can't help but notice you guys have an awful lot of weapons for loving hands of Dust Anonymouses. But that's okay. You know, I'm not here to judge. We are... So without the ships issuing quests, we're kind of like running out of islands over there. To maybe make a little bit of a movement due south. While exploring this island, you stumble across what appears to be a large mine. The muscular, bearded miners all turn to you as you approach. It's no use threatening us. We're going on strike, and that's that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was thinking there might have been 7 of them, but no. Ask what the trouble is. They're all too happy to explain the trouble. They are overworked and underpaid. We've worked ourselves to the bone, and for what? Nothing. So we won't work anymore. Offer to help. Try to break the strike. Turn to your ship. Let's offer to help. How would we help? We could offer to negotiate with our employers. I like how we could, like, oh, you're overworked? Well, you know, let's get you on a workout routines so that your endurance improves. Realizing they could become more effective workers and use this to lobby for better pay, the miners decided to put an end to the strike for now. Heck, I've gotten my passion from mining back. Inform their employers that you've ended the strike. The Everguard, who oversee the mining operations on this island, are delighted to hear of your success and reward you generously. We owe you a debt of gratitude, citizen. All right, pretty happy with those rewards too, and we did manage to pull off quite a bit of healing on that last mission. I'm looking around for like anything goblin oriented. I'm not finding it, but what I am finding are some lovely little boxes right here, and those are pretty cool. As you explore the field of this island, an elven peasant takes a liking to you. Why, hello there, stranger. May I offer you some organic tea at my house? Hate to impose. Let's follow the elf. Foul temptress. Yeah, I mean, let's just be nice to them. They usher you into her house and lock the door behind you. Oh, yay, this is what we get for being nice. Get him. We'll have to fight for our lives. Alright. Well, I'm A-okay with life fighting. Let's just get in here. Do some retaliation buffs. And then skip our opening attack phase. Leap right on in. Nice. And then let's apply vulnerable to both. And hit here. Oh, that's such a big hit. Nice. That kind of locks her out of being able to do anything to our cleric, right? Nope. Never mind. She's got the range to accomplish it. AoE? AoE. I figured. But the retaliation did a number on her. Yeah, and retaliation again did a number. Can't get off the healing pulse. You know what? Let's just get in here. Apply regeneration here. And then we've got 8. We've got 5. Oh, yes. Okay, that's obvious choice. Damage everywhere. Okay. Now... I say no need to move. Let's just get the kill here. We do have Bone Pour on us, so I think I'm just going to kind of skip out on most of this turn. And we'll just do that for the kill. Ow. That actually hurt quite a lot. Down to 2. I need to really get in here. Remove 2 debuffs. That'll take care of the Bone Pour. And then I can execute you. Nice. Whoa. That was a really interesting charm graphic, actually. Okay. I have taken a remarkable amount of HP damage in this single fight. Also, you are... Oh, you are invulnerable and cannot be targeted by enemies. That's what invulnerable does. Well, I'm okay with that. That feels like the kind of thing that, you know, could randomly save your life one day kind of ability. Okay. Now, just get in here and see if we can't get the kill. You know, the thing I hate is, like, the retaliation doesn't last long enough for me to be able to use taunt. And that's super annoying. I wish I could get both of them somehow. Maybe that would be, like, very overpowered, though. Agony's doing 1 damage. Might as well just go with this. If it crits, then she dies. Treacherous elves lie dead. You search the house for something of value and find 6 frags. Okay. We took a ton of damage in that fight. We do have 11 food, though. Maybe things will be okay. Yeah, we're still a little light on food, actually. Could go to an inn, or we would be able to buy some. You know what? Let's let's just keep looking for new islands. And also... Orcs. No. Hoping some goblins might pop up soon, like these guys. Exploring the island, you come across a group of dwarves and goblins who are about to have a battle near a mine. So you actually thought you could riot against us? Then feel free to die. Help the dwarves, help the goblins, do not interfere. Let's lend a hand to the goblins and attack. Okay. What do you got for us, Blackbow? Not bad. Not bad at all. Burning, chilled, and tormented. If I could get... There's no way I'd be able to fear him on the same turn that he's tormented, right? Like, that's just unlikely to happen. Down to 2. Well, that was close, but not quite. But we can use this to just charge right in here, which is pretty great. Retaliation, and a final thrust will easily get a kill. Great. And the cutter runs away, because that's what cutters do. Man, that was the easiest fight of all time. You defeat the dwarves, slave masters, helping the goblins take control of the mine. Thank you, big men. You show friendliness to goblins. Rolf gains Slick. Utility skills have a 25% chance to ignore their CDs. Cooldowns is the suggested acronym, and that would make a ton of sense in that context, wouldn't it? Goblin reputation +1. Anytime. Let your kind remember this. Alright, alright. 25% chance to ignore cooldown on utility skills. That's pretty good, all things considered. Do we want food? I don't think we really need it right now. I also think we may have been sailing to the edge of the map, and I'm pretty sure the Orc Islands are going to refuse us. So, I'll tell you what. Let's bounce off the inn. Talk with the man. Buy something to eat. Let's go with buy something to eat. We've got 13 frags. Fast. Snacks. Dessert. We'll go with snacks. Snacks. We're fine. Buttermilk biscuits. Okay. Talk with the man standing over there. Play a game. Explain the rules. Yeah, he's the rock, paper, scissors guy. Okay. Scissors, I lose. Okay. Next round. Scissors, I won. Yay. Next round. Scissors, I also won. Next round. Let's go rock. Draw, both pick the same. Next round. Scissors, I lose. Next round. Scissors. Paper. Draw, okay. We're gonna be here forever. Maybe next time. Okay, fine. Rock, paper, scissors just isn't my game. I get it. I get it. Turn to your ship and set sail. Alright. And then... let's head over this way. At least one more Goblin Island over here. While foraging for food, you encounter a miserable-looking elf merchant. She asks for your help dealing with a camp of orcs nearby. They smell so bad, and they look so terrible. We don't really want to kick them off the island, but soon we'll have to. You look pretty capable. Can you offer any ideas? Kick the orcs off the island, find something to make the orcs less ugly. Let's find the orcs something to make them less ugly. The elf's mood brightens considerably. That would be so lovely. But how are we supposed to do that? Any beauty products? Of course, that's a brilliant idea. The only thing is, the orcs don't like us elves too much nowadays. You have to sell them yourselves. Alright, we'll take our makeup to the orc camp. The stench in this camp is overwhelming. The orcs look at you with suspicion in your eyes, in their eyes. Gra, what do you want, worm? Offer beauty products, attack, give up in return. Alright, beauty products. The orcs at first seem puzzled, But as it turns out, they rather like the smell of perfumes, and the makeup seems to amuse them greatly. They buy the products on the spot. You know what? I don't mind smelling like an ocean rose, and now I can add a little color to my face paint. I think that, the face paint with some little purples and pinks there, that's very nice. Alright, gain 4 frag. Give the elf the good news, return to the ship with the payment and set sail. Let's go back to the elf. The elf is ecstatic. She gives you a share of the profits, so we take half and we gain 1 reputation. Not only will the island smell better, I have new customers. I'm going to tell all my friends about you. Oh man, we are the talk of the party. Alright. Another Goblin Island. Being victorious from one battle to another, you feel confident as you discover the island to find out what adventurers it has to offer. Your arrogance walks before you, heroes, but you won't be taking any step further. Who are you to tell where we may or may not? That is the most awkwardly worded statement ever. Who are you to tell where we may go or not? There. Being victorious, yeah, okay. Do you really think you're invincible? Do you think that you're the best a mortal can achieve? We know what we are and what we are not. He seems to be pleased with your answer, and that is the most important thing. I can see your future. Unlike this, your path will not always be ups, but with downs too. Take this. This will help you. Farewell. Okay, farewell, Commander. Despite you decide to spend the night in the inn as it gets late, the innkeeper asks you about the insignia you're holding. Excuse my curiosity, but not many people visit this forgotten island, travelers, and not many people who hold a valuable figure in their hand, unlike you. The commander with red face paintings gave this to us, on this island actually. Suddenly the innkeeper freezes in his place with shock. Oh my, the commander! He died years ago on this island. His spirit blessed you with this gift. It seemed, use it wisely. It even set sail. That was weird and creepy, and presumably we have a fighter guild ship heading toward us now. Yep, he's on his way. Well, tell you what, let's hit this island really quick. Asking around in town, you learn that a particular villager is badly in need of medical attention. I tell you, I got one foot in the grave. Oh well, conveniently, we brought a healer. It works. The old man stretches his legs and arches his back. I feel like I'm 89 again. Oh, congratulations, man. The villagers thank you and give you some dust as a reward. Every town needs its crazy old man, and you've saved ours. We owe you one, strangers. Alright then. Turn to your ship and set sail. Let's head this away. A fighter ship? Are you gonna... Okay, I assumed it was heading towards us, but it just sort of blew past. You come to a village where everybody's very sleepy. You can hardly ever live the day. Yawn. Oh my, I guess I need another 16 hours of sleep. Okay. Seen this one before. What's wrong with you people? Search around for the source of this effect. We reach a troll-inhabited cave. Indeed. Alright, Mr. 40 HP cave troll. Try to think if there's anything, like, super clever I can do here, but I really don't think there is. Let's just get in, apply retaliation, and then get a little bleeding on you. And then leap in. Oh, so good. Apply vulnerable and remove a buff. Oh, right, we couldn't apply bleeding because of all the things and stuffs that he had. That also won't apply bleeding. I'm just gonna move to right here. Let's get rid of all of his buffs. I think that'll mean more to us in the long term. And maybe we could get confusion on him. Not quite. We did get might. Or it activated during that attack, I guess. Oh my god, that did 10 damage. Okay. I blocked myself in. Alright, run around to here. I guess we Vigor and Protect. Why not? You are at less than 50% HP. Okay, decent damage. Down to 13. Vigor, remove a debuff. Good. And then, again, less than 50% HP. Okay, 7's not awful. Toss a little bit of a healing out there. Could do Fear. Could also just try for the regenerative effect. We actually get it because we're a baller. Alright, and he's down to 3 HP. Oh, this is going to be bad. Ow. That could have been a lot worse, all things considered. Considering in the first round he did 10 to both of our characters, doing just 5 to 1, I think it's pretty okay. Okay. As you venture deeper into the cave, you reach the camp where 2 Forsaken await. Stop. Heroes, words we can use better. You're responsible for the lullaby. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? This was our home before they wanted us to be gone. We did not want to harm them, but we had to find a solution for a mutual life. Let's confront them for a better solution. Make them both meet. And, yep, they're happy because the Hollows didn't harm them. Awesome, and we gain some Forsaken reputations. Alright, we're probably like 3 or 4 quests away from our 4th slot. And, I'll tell you what. Let's just head over to the fighter really quick. Found this trinket for you. Eyes widen, and we gain Insignia of Balance. Okay. Again, we won't be able to use this time, but in the next adventure, we're actually getting a lot of unlocks. I'm super, super excited about unlocks, man. I feel like Incapacitate is my strongest ability. 30% chance to apply Vulnerable to it. That's kind of too bad. I use Incapacitate in a way that Vulnerable isn't very useful. Namely, I try to incapacitate one guy and kill another. But that's okay. I'm sure we can make it work. I'm also going to pop over to the end here. Why? Because I need HP. And so, with 13, 4, 10, let's get a big meal. Yep. Get me my meal. Alright. 5 food. Turn to ship. And that'll give us an opportunity to get Maureen back up to at least decent health. Now, so I got this little island chain here. Actually, did that not... I swear I visited this island, right? I'm not losing my mind. While exploring this island, you come across a cave where you nearly walk into a troll. Lumbers forward to attack. Okay, at least it stayed 1 space away. Alright, I'm going to leap to here. I'm going to... Probably can't disarm and immobilize this guy, right? Can't be immobilized. Can be disarmed? Am I... Nope, disarm. Okay, vulnerable and take off a buff, maybe? Okay. Still can't be disarmed. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll just start hitting him then. I'm gonna go with the taunt and the weakness for now. And keep up with the hitting him thing. And then we'll... to right here. Apply some numbing light. And... a little bit of damage. Okay. He does have weakness on him, so hopefully it's not too bad. And it's not too bad, because he basically did nothing to us. Okay. Vigor and stability still. We'll be able to disarm him. Might as well vigor myself, and then hit him again. Okay. We're retaliation and more powerful slashes, or maybe more hamstrings. Okay, faithful pull for a little bit of HP. Don't need to dispel. Let's actually fear you so we can heal. Awesome. Does that take him out of range to come in and hurt us? Not quite. Ow. Okay. 3 damage is not so bad, though. Unfortunately, we won't quite be able to get in with crippled to actually do any damage to him. Skip our attack phase down to 16, huh? Something tells me I'm not going to be able to kill you this turn. It's taunt and weakness, and then slash for bleeding. Yeah, he's at 13. I don't think our cleric's going to get 13 damage done, to be perfectly honest. Since he has been taunted, he is probably going to be attacking the Justicar. Yes? No? Maybe? He just ran away. That's really weird. I don't know why he would do that. Alright, I need to get 6 on him. Execute should do it. Yeah, 22 is more than 6. I took math classes. I know what's up. You have emerged victorious. You search the area for loot, food. Justicar gains Bodyguard. Increases health by 3, evasion by 4, and effectiveness of incoming healing effects by 50%. That is the most amazing thing I have ever seen. Rolf gained Misandrist. Increases direct damage against male foes by 1. Okay. That's good. That's amazing. But that's good. Alright. I will take that encounter and those positive traits pretty much any day. Okay. Hollow and human. I tell you what. This is a first. I have survived my first like 90 minutes of a play session, right? Like, I'm not imagining that. This is pretty incredible. I think we're gonna go ahead and end this episode. We'll get to part 3 of the playthrough in the next one. Try to keep these to about 45 minutes as a nice chunk of watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We got a lot of cool unlocks. Today is release day for early access anyway. Get hyped. I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys are excited too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. More videos every day on the channel. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other episodes, and I will catch you guys next time.